Do you respond or react to life situations? What's the difference? What does it mean? And how it can help you to find emotional blockages and limiting programming that are stored in your system. So I invite you to be more aware in your everyday life and maybe also take account of the past events and think through with your memories and try to see, do I respond or react to life situations, and what does that mean? Okay, so let's say that there's a stressful situation. Something happened at home, at work, um, on the road, in everyday life, something that is not favorable to us. We don't like it. The situation is stressful. We're not feeling well about it. There's conflict, there's stress, something that needs to be resolved. How do you react in that situation? Are you able to respond to the situation? Be fairly clear minded, talk clearly, try to resolve the situation, be open minded about it, try to understand all the parties within the situation. That is responding. Or do you tend to react, which would be you get very nervous? It's difficult for you to speak. You can't form words that you want. You are very distraught, upset. You can feel it in your mind, in your body, in your nerves. That's reacting. And when you react to the life situations more so than you respond, that means that there are emotional blockages that are connected to those life situations that you are carrying within your energy system. So, how does it look like emotion? How does it look like vibrationally, energetically? So we have stored in our system, in our body, emotional blockages that are recorded in our system, kind of like I imagine them like clouds of low vibrational webness, like a spider web of lower vibration of energy forming clouds. They are located all over our system in different layers, one on top of another, connecting to one another, and just sitting there in our system. And so when something stressful happens, that emotionally charged cloud of an emotional blockage of vibration gets activated, starts to vibrate. And as it does, it actually takes over our system. It seems that we are under the influence of that negative emotion. Just like when we drink alcohol, we are under the influence of the alcohol and we're not quite ourselves, not 100% ourselves. The same way is with emotional blockages. We could be under the influence of that negative emotion since it got triggered by this stressful situation. Very often, when we're under the influence of negative emotion, we can feel out of control. We can say, for example, things that we regret later. We said, I wish I didn't say that. I was just very stressed and very overwhelmed by that emotion. Very often, we can't even speak. We have so much to say and so much in our minds. The words are just piling up that we cannot speak. It's just like our body is charged with that negative emotion and influenced, overtaken by that emotion. And so we react. That's a reaction. That's kind of an explosive reaction, right? But the reactions don't have to be explosive. You can also react, indicating an emotional blockage, when you shut down, when you don't want to talk anymore, when you just want to get out of the situation, when you can't speak, you lose your voice, right? So that's another way of reacting. There's another way that you can react or know to be under the influence of negative emotions and emotional blocks if you are unable to accept the situation, accept what happened, and let it go, right? You might be having trouble sleeping because you keep thinking and overthinking in your mind. Why did it happen? Maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have done that. I don't understand why things are happening. All of that charge is also there. It's just presenting itself in a different way. But it is also a reaction, not a response to life situation. And that's how you know that there are emotional blocks that are causing it, that it's not really you. Now, why that happens to us? It happens to us because the old hurts, past traumas, all the stressful situations and events that you lived through are still with you. Still, you're holding it and carrying them within your energy system. They are those clouds of the lower vibrating spider web energy that get triggered in stressful situations. And so as they get triggered, you become under the influence of them and you are unable to respond. You just keep reacting to life. Now, those negative emotions, everything that you feel, also triggers and creates negative thoughts. You start thinking negative thoughts about the situation and the people in the situation. That triggers your negative emotion, and that fuels more negative thoughts and more negative emotions, right? So it's like a vicious cycle that goes on and on. Now, we are electromagnetic human beings, okay, where thoughts are electric signals and emotions are magnetic signals. So, what you think and how you feel actually creates the composition of your vibration. And your electromagnetic signal is sent out to the universe. And law of attraction will bring you more of the same vibration presented in people and events that are going to be occurring in your reality, right? So that electromagnetic field sends signals, and it's a receiver as well of that reality. That's why I am talking about this today, about taking a look on your life and seeing, am I responding to life or am I reacting to life? Because if you are reacting, you are your negative emotions become charged. That is also a sign that it's time to release them, that they don't serve you anymore because they take away of your peace. They take away of who you really are and who you want to be with your family, at your work, how you want to feel, right? And also, as you start releasing your negative emotions, the blockages and limiting programmings that you hold, you will create a new reality. And you create it by changing your vibration, by releasing what doesn't serve anymore. So that electromagnetic field has a different, higher vibration. So that will give you the possibility of higher vibrating people in your life, situations in your life, more positive reality. And that's exactly what I do for my clients. What I do is increase the vibration, the electromagnetic field that you hold in your system. I'm doing that by using holistic energy healing with emphasis on releasing negative emotions, emotional traumas, old hurts, and pains that we carry with us. Now, as we work on our own energy system, we are actually changing the world. As we increase our vibration, we will attract a better future, more positive future, will attract a change for better in governments, in our societies, in our interpersonal relationships, in our life in general. This is the way to change the world, actually. The change in the world starts within us because we cannot attract a better future, higher vibrating future when we are stuck in our low vibrations, when we're not working on our energies. We're just going, living day to day life, not caring about how we feel. How is the vibration within us? How are the emotions? How am I feeling? What do I want from life, right? So I invite you to be the change you want to see in the world.